So this video is to do the apron seam sample. Your apron seam sample instructions should look something like this. You should already have 3 pieces cut out, including the main body, the tie, and the this will represent the sleeve that the tie will go into. Okay. So what you're going to do is the first step, it says do a 1/2 inch double fold, pin, iron, and sew the bottom edge and one of the sides towards the wrong side and pivot at the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that right now. So you can just choose either one of these sides that you're going to do, and then you're going to fold it towards the wrong side, okay? So this is the right side, this is the wrong side. If your fabric is double-sided, just pick one and draw a W on it like it recommends to do on the instructions. So you're going to go ahead and fold that. You're going to check it that it's at a 1/2 inch using your seam gauge. Okay, so you can see that this is 1 inch. This is the 1/2 inch right here. So you're going to go ahead and fold that at the 1/2 inch. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and fold it again because it's a double fold, so that means twice. And I like to hold it with my 2 fingers apart like this, and I like to check that it is a 1/2 inch right there. I kind of wasn't the right size, so I had to fix that a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna measure, and then you're gonna pin it down. You gotta go through twice to make sure it gets all the way through to the other side like this, okay? And then you're going to keep folding here. So you're going to measure that, and then you're gonna pin it down, and then you're going, oop, just dropped my pin there, get another one. So make sure you stab it through twice, make sure it goes all the way through the fold, and you just measure and pin that down. Then you're gonna go ahead and iron it. I'm not gonna show you that step here in the interest of time, but after you're done measuring and pinning this down on both sides, on the 2 sides that you're gonna do it at, you're gonna go ahead and iron that. Okay, so it's gonna look like this on the bottom with it pinned here. You know it went all the way through because I can see the pins right here telling me it went all the way through. Now I'm gonna do this as my other side I'm gonna do, okay? So I'm gonna fold this side at a 1/2 inch like that, and this pin is in the way now, so I'm gonna move it, and I'm going to hold that down, check that it's about a 1/2 inch, it's a little small. Go over a little bit more. Okay, so now it's a 1/2 inch here. And then you're gonna go ahead and fold it again. Okay. And then you're going to measure that and go ahead and pin that down. Okay, moved a little bit. Okay, so then you're gonna measure. Go ahead and pin that down here. Okay, so now it should look like this. You don't need to do this extra side unless you want to. I only require you to do 2 because it only takes 2 sides to learn it. So now you're going to take it and you're going to line it up. You want to sew here and not on this side, okay? So if you want to, because you're worried about, not being close enough to the edge, you can actually take a pen or a pencil and you can actually draw a line here if it makes it easier for you, okay? So you're gonna go ahead at this point you would iron it. Like I said, I'm not doing it for the interest of time, but I want you to iron it. So go to the ironing board and you can iron over the metal parts of your pins. Do not iron the plastic ball parts. Okay, so when you line it up, I'm gonna take this off to show you, but when you line it up to sew, you're gonna line it up right along this little corner right here. So you can see right here in the presser foot, there is a small corner right there. It's kind of like a little curve shaped like this, okay? And you're going to line up your edge of your fabric right with that little corner. And if you keep it lined up there, you should be good to go. I'm gonna line it up with that little corner. Make sure to put your presser foot down. You'll always put your presser foot down, okay? You should have already checked your settings that it's at a straight stitch, but always double check that. All right, so let's go forward, do the back stitch by holding this reverse lever down here like this. And then you're going to go forward all the way. Stop and take out the pins as you go. And notice I'm just keeping that edge lined up right there with that little corner. Okay, now when you get to the corner, you're going to slow down and you're going to use the hand wheel, and you're going to just go right to where you need to be and put the needle down inside the machine, lift the presser foot up, then you're going to realign it and put the presser foot back down, and then you'll continue to sew forward while you stop and take out the pins. And then when you get to the end, you're going to hold the reverse lever down and do the back stitch. Then you go forward. In the end, it should look something like this, where it makes a nice corner here. On your real one, you're going to do it on all 3 sides, and you're going to do it on the top up here as well. Okay, so that is the first demonstration for the apron is complete now.